So whatever you've heard, I want to tell you it's true. You do get your extra God points for showing up on Super Bowl Sunday. Pick them up on the way out the door. Okay, repeat after me. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Right. I've noticed something, as Jim was saying, being cultivated and being the one that's being educated and going through life on top of that, which at the same simultaneously is very interesting. And something that I've noticed is that there's this drive behind all religious philosophy, spiritual philosophy, and that's to answer all these questions that we feel like we don't have answers to. You know, like, why did this happen to me? Or, why was I born into this family? Things like that. And so I found that in this philosophy, and a lot of philosophies like religious science, there's this catchphrase that's kind of like a catch-all that kind of makes you feel real good. You know, and people say, oh, well, everything happens for a reason. Right? Oh, everything happens for a reason. And it's like immediately like, oh gosh, you're right. What was I even thinking? Of course, everything is happening for a reason. And what I've realized is that in order to be truly powerful as a practicing spiritual being, one of the key steps is to take responsibility, is to really claim your life and everything in it. And what I noticed about that phrase is that a lot of times that phrase kind of alleviates that whole responsibility. You wake up one morning and you find yourself kind of in between a rock and a hard place, you know, or a full back and a tackle. Let's stick with our Super Bowl theme here. And you say to yourself, oh, it all happens for a reason, right? And immediately there's this sense of, oh, well, something else is operating here. Something else is the machine that's making this happen. And the truth is that while there is something that is co-creating with you, that it is receiving all of its orders from you. And so what I've started to turn to is this concept of, it doesn't all happen for a reason. Everything happens with purpose. You feel kind of the difference in that statement? There's no destiny. There's nobody behind the curtain, you know, pushing the levers and speaking into the big loud booming microphone. It's telling you that is predicting and creating what's going to happen next. There's only the truth, which is every single thing that is happening right now is happening with purpose. And let me tell you the even funnier thing about all this, because we'll go back to that whole responsibility situation. The vast majority of the purpose that comes along with any experience that you have in your life is assigned by you. The vast majority of anything that you will take, learn, experience, create more of, in any way, shape, or form, expound upon, or delve into deeper in your life, will all be a decision that comes from the purpose that you have chosen to assign to it. Now, some people may say, I didn't make a choice to get born into that family. A lot of these choices that you feel that you didn't make. But the truth is that in that moment, the purpose that resides within it comes from within you. And so as we move into February, I'd simply like to just be a reminder of that concept so that I can stand for it when I see you, when I shake your hand after church, I can give you a wink and I can say, how's the purpose coming along? Because really at the end of the day, when you start to make change is when you start to decide that your purpose has power. And so this month I just want to invite you guys to go out there and to know that as these things come into your life, every single experience of your life comes into your life, that it happens not only with purpose, but it happens mindfully with a purpose that you have chosen to assign to it. And I invite you to choose that purpose as love. Thank you.